Hey, what's up everybody, how's it going? It's Dan here with more of this commentary playthrough of Final Fantasy X-2, the HD Remastered Edition. And brother is awaiting for me to pick a hole for us to jump into to get on with pretty much the Endgame mission. But, like I've said, before I do that, I have a lot of places that I want to visit first, because Chapter 5 is the place where you wrap up all of the storyline in each of the particular areas. Now, this stuff depends on obviously what you've done in the previous chapters, so if you've missed stuff out, then you won't be able to get episode completes. So, from my understanding, these are the places, the hotspots that you're seeing here, these are the places that I'll be able to get episode completes on. So, I think other than Beacon L, because I don't really see why I need to go there, I'll be heading to most of this stuff. Actually, in Beacon L there's a super hard boss, but I would never be able to defeat it at this level, so it's not really going to matter. Yeah, so what I'll be doing is I'll be going through the hotspots. I will also be doing the Thunder Plains mission, which has a fairly tough boss in there, and I'll also be doing up to level 20 in Revel, in the Via Infinito. So just because it doesn't have a hotspot doesn't mean that there isn't anything to do there. So we'll get to those towards the end of Chapter 5. And obviously once I'm done with all of this stuff and I've wrapped up everything I can, then I will proceed with the endgame mission. So I'll head into the holes and I'll head towards Wakka and Shuyin. So that stuff is still a few hours away because we have stuff to do first. Let's begin with Besaid. Because Wakka's a daddy. Wakka and Lulu's kid was born. Wonderfully picked a name. Let's see. It'd be super weird if they called him Chapu.
Hey! It's a boy! You wanna meet him?
Yeah.
Cool. I kind of assumed that Wakka and Lulu would have a boy. I know it's meant to be pretty much 50-50, but if you'd have asked me, I would have said they would have had a boy. Is he going to have the Wakka hair, I wonder? The iconic, gravity-defying Wakka hair. Will he have red eyes, like Lulu? Let's go, go, go! Ah, they're in a temple. There she is. Yep, looking good as usual. So her physique did not change at all during the whole pregnancy and birth process. Huh? Why did I... That was weird. Why did it not trigger a cutscene? I guess I had to press X. I thought if you ran close enough it would be an auto cutscene there. As it kind of should have been, right? So I have to talk to Wakka first, I guess.
Rakulida! Look at his hands. They're so tiny.
What do you think? He's cute, yeah? Good thing he don't look like me.
Don't be silly. Look, he's got your mouth.
You think so?
What's his name?
I think the calm will end before Wakka makes up his mind.
Well, you better decide soon.
No rushing, yeah? Naming my son is my first important decision as a parent. Becoming a good father requires intense emotional preparation, yeah?
How long are you planning on preparing?
Until, my preparations are done, yeah?
Even though Wakka's pretty relaxed with the Aurochs, I imagine he's going to be very kind of rule-based and a strict father. It's against the teachings, yeah? I'm surprised that they said he's got Wakka's mouth as the first comment. The kid's got like bright orange hair. I think that's a pretty clear sign that he's definitely got some of Wakka's genes. So I guess we don't find out the name till near the end. What, is this it? Come on, we don't even get to have a chat with Lulu about this whole motherhood process? Surely a party of 3 young women would want to talk to Lulu about this stuff. Damn it. So is that it? I think, obviously before going into chapter 5 I had a quick gaze through through the guide again just to make sure there wasn't anything super important that was missing, like the fact that you need to go to Via Infinito level 20 in order to get the final Crimson Sphere. So I think I heard that you could go back into some of the cloisters, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So I don't know if there's any, you know, decent treasure in there or anything, but considering it's chapter 5, I'm kind of hoping there might be some good stuff. And well, this is pretty much the last time I'll be coming to Besaid. So take a good look. Yep, there's a new chest. Okay. Oh yeah, obviously if we head all the way to the Chamber of the Faith, then we just have the hole to jump into, so I don't think there's any treasure chests, right? Let's take a look. If this triggers a cutscene where they jump into the hole, then I'm going to have to restart. Okay, there's no chest here. Fine. I'm pretty sure if I go in there, then she's going to jump in. So I'd rather not do that. From what I read, when I go in there, the first kind of bosses that I'm going to face towards the end game are going to be in the early 40s in terms of levels. So I'll probably be overpowered for them by the time I'm ready, because I'm going to do all the extra missions in Chapter 5. So, and there's a couple of level 52 fiends in there. So if I can defeat the level 52s, then I'm sure the early 40s will prove pretty easy. So we'll see what happens. But I'd rather do that all as one chunk as opposed to going backwards and forwards, so I do definitely want to complete all the side stuff first. Okay, so highly disappointing other than like a 1-minute scene. And I didn't get any kind of episode complete writing. I don't know if that happens when I'm trying to board the airship. Maybe I just didn't do what was necessary to get an episode complete, who knows. Can I talk to Wakka again? Should name him Tidus. Okay, fine. I guess we should chat to the Aurochs. Because if I get an episode complete here, then I'm not coming back. So, final kind of roundup. Oh, they're not here. Ah, right, okay, hold on now. I think I remember there is some other stuff to do. Because there's someone that's not around, and that's Becklam, along with the Aurochs, so I think we need to see those guys. Yep, nothing going on. Ah, the bottle's gone again. That pesky dog. Before I go, gonna have a quick check here for chests. No. I can kind of see Yuna coming back here when she's like old. It's like a retirement thing. Back to the place where it all began. Do I have a charm bangle on? I think I'll probably keep it on. Especially for these kind of missions where it's mainly cutscene based. I'd rather just see the scenes. I'm heading towards the beach to see if I can find Becklam and the Aurochs, because if I do, I think we should have a scene. So after this, I'll be heading to Kilika, again for more cutscene stuff. And then I'll head to Luca so we can check out what Blitzball looks like in Final Fantasy X too. Because that's something I've only done once. I've only played one game. I kind of feel like going the old way, just going by foot instead of by airship. It's funny, it feels like the same kind of stuff that I was doing for the Final Fantasy X playthrough. Also in that playthrough I had a final kind of stroll around Spiro to find any extra scenes and hidden stuff that I'd missed before. This is not too different. So it's nice that the game gives you a chance to, you know, say basically your final goodbyes to Spiro before you head off and try and sort out Wakka and ultimately end the game. Okay, I hope he's here and that we have a cutscene, or it was all a waste. There's the Aurochs. Lulu turned them all down, okay. Okay, so good. Keeper's making sure that we know that Beckham's over there. Okay, I didn't like you, but at the end of the day, you're leaving, so might as well say goodbye.
Has Wakka settled on a name for his kid?
No, not yet.
Never could make up his mind. I have something here. I'd like you to give it to him. It's a memory of a war buddy. I'd give it to him myself, but you understand.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So, Becklem, as much of an arsehole as he has been, there's a bit of good in him somewhere.
All aboard! We'll be setting sail shortly.
See, he gets it.
Sorry. Whoa.
Practice harder!
Hey!
Next time we meet, let's blitz, yeah?
Yeah. Show us that shot again sometime.
Slackers to the very end.
That was a nice scene. Memories of Tidus when he first came to Besaid. So, sent Becklem off in style. He gave us a War Buddy sphere, which is cool. Got to see him do that badass move, which looks almost better than the Jack shot. That was amazing. And technically, Keeper saved it, which made it a very good save. No chests. Okay, so we've got to make another run back to the village. But yeah, I like the references to Final Fantasy X there with the show us that move again, yeah? Wakka's reaction when he first saw Tidus's sphere shot type thing at the beginning of Final Fantasy X was awesome. Our team is gonna rock, eh? I'm actually looking forward to seeing this sphere. I think I've definitely seen it before, but it's been a very long time. I don't remember what it's about. So we didn't get to see the sphere of his parents, but at least we'll get to see something from Chapu. Maybe it will even help Wakka come up with a name. Should be pretty emotional. To be honest, if you think about it, if he was alive, then this kid would have been probably his son and not Wakka's. So they switched the uncle role.
What's the matter?
I thought I'd go say goodbye to Becklem.
He's already gone.
Oh.
He gave me this sphere.
For me? Hey, let's see.
Hey, Wakka, remember that time? Nah, you probably forgot. Something I told you back when we were kids, yeah? There's a sphere on the island, I said. Showing Mom and Dad. I lied. Truth is, there's no such sphere. I'm sorry. Back then, you'd lecture me no matter what I did. Someone has to keep you in line, yeah? I guess I was kinda bitter. That's why I made up that story about the sphere.
If you got time to take pictures, you got time to pray. Especially since you're joining the Crusaders.
Enough with the preaching.
Someone has to keep you in line with our parents not around.
Knock it off with the surrogate parent thing and give us both a break. I just need you to be my brother.
His brother, yeah. I don't know why he just couldn't come out and say it. Anyways, you guys stay in the village till nightfall at least, yeah?
Okay, so still haven't had an episode complete type thing, so maybe I do need to stick around. Shabu has an interesting voice, I have to say. It's pretty cool. But maybe that will get Wakka thinking a little bit. I did say that Wakka would most likely be an overbearing parent, and he was certainly an overbearing brother without the presence of his parents, which is understandable. I'm a bit guilty of that sometimes myself. But my sister's never going to watch this, so it's cool.
That night, Wakka gathered everyone in the village around the fire.
Well, you probably know why I called you all here, huh? I'd like to introduce the newest member of Besaid Village.
Oh, we already met him.
Say, you picked a name yet?
Don't tell me this is a brainstorming session.
Like I do something like that. I chose a name. His name is Vedina. Everybody, take good care of him, yeah?
Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Congrats.
I always try to cram myself into some kind of mold, you know? A blitzer, or a guardian, or a follower of Yevon, and now a father. I always get so wound up about what I should be. But you know, in the end, I'm just me. Anyway, I can't keep coming up with new Wakkas all the time, eh? So it looks like I'll just have to start doing things my way. That's the way I'll write our story.
Hang in there, Dad.
Sin was nothing compared to diaper changing, huh?
Beautiful. Exactly the kind of scene I wanted to see.
Hey, sorry it took me so long to decide on a name, Lou.
It's all right. I knew it would be worth the wait. I had faith.
You had faith in me?
Wakka, we're in this together. Whether you see it or not, I really do rely on you.
Guess I'd better not drop the ball, yeah?
You won't.
They're in their own little world. Come on. Let's not bother them.
There we go, episode complete. Fantastic. What a great way to round off things in Besaid. Love that scene. Even some good life advice from Wakka as well. He's definitely maturing into his role as a father. And I think that's my first episode complete, obviously, so that earns me a trophy. Cool. But yeah, that's it. Won't be going back to Besaid. So what do you think of the child's name, Dino? Actually, it sounds nice, but I'm wondering if it's the best name for a boy. It's fairly unisex, but it sounds like it's edges slightly more towards a girl name. I don't know. Obviously, I've never met anyone called Vidina before, so I wouldn't know. But what do you guys think? What do you think Wakka should have called his son?